Howdy folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the zxspectrum 48K looking at a homebrew. This one is called Chip Rescue, published by Romancha in 2019. We previously reviewed another homebrew by Romancha in 2020 called White Jaguar, so check that one out. So I thought we'd have a look at this slightly early one as well. There's a Russian version and an English version. Guess what versions I've got? But anyway, I've got the wrong version essentially, but I'll tell you that you're an agent and you must collect all pieces of a chip in this 2D sideways scroller. Now, in the bottom middle, you see ROM. That's going to get filled in with blocks so you collect bits of the chip with that guy jumping on the left. Underneath, you see a green bar. That's our energy. And below that's the blue bar with boxes, and that represents how many items we've got. Right, so we can't shoot. We go up and down ladders first of all, and we need to avoid all these like enemies or else we'll lose a bit of strength. Now, this is my first go on the thing, so see how I get on. But initially, it looks really, really good. It moves good, and I love the animation of the thing. In the top left, I think you can see a key, which I can't get to. So we need to get to that to open a door, most probably, because that's what keys tend to do in these. So yes, if you join the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps us a big deal. We review a homebrew probably every Wednesday, most of the time. It goes up there, so have a look at those. They're all in the ZxSpectrum playlist. They're on the channel. Click on my username and you'll get there. But let's just concentrate on seeing how far we can get here. I like the music in the background. If you can hear that, that's not too bad. Mind you, that feels like 128k. So what do I know? I might have to change the description. It says 48k in the game thing, but anyway. Right, we'll just get the key. Ooh, boof. There we go. That's got that now. That should open the door at the top. Well, just the screen before, which I couldn't get to. These enemies look a bit like dustbins so far. I think it's very tricky to jump over those, but it's all about a timing thing, getting up and down the ladders instead. Yeah, I think I got this game from Spectrum Computing. So this is Chip Rescue by Romancha. They also did White Jaguar a year later, right? So there's a yellow door up there. Now we've got the key that should open. And remember, we're trying to collect all parts of that ROM. Hopefully I collect at least one piece in this review. So these reviews aren't about expert gameplay. This might be one piece. Let's have a look. Yes, so there we go, it's lit up in yellow. So these reviews aren't about expert gameplay, they've been how you would have found the game in your first or second go. A little bit different when you look at a homebrew to a retro game from back in the day, because we didn't have these. A lot of the homebrews would have blown us all away and they come back. But it's the sort of game I would love to play again and I would love to complete also. I liked White Jaguar, but I'm liking this one a little bit better for some reason. Maybe it's sort of like the way it's presented or formatted there with the ladders going up and down. It moves at a slower pace, I think. Right. Okay, so we got one bit of the chip. So what have we got to get? About 16 pieces. So it's quite a large game. I doubt you'll be completing this on your first or second go. If you have done, then let me know. There's another key there. And we're going to get out of this building by the looks of things. Just need to get around this R2-D2 stroke dustbin thing. Oh, you can walk off the ladder like that. So I've learnt something new here. So let's get to the next building. We've got one ROM chip. Now, I don't know what the ROM chip does. Something clever, no doubt. Like a lot of buildings in ZxSpectrum land, they don't have any staircases. Who would design a building like this? I don't know. They just have ladders up and down. Right, there's a yellow door there, so we'll go through there. That's why we collected the key, and we're through. I don't know how many different ways there are to completing this, but I'm doing all right for a newbie. There's a bit of strength I got there. Yeah, I'm doing all right for a newbie. So it's quite kind. It's an exploration game. You're gonna get a bit of fun out of it, and there's enough there if you want to go back. Oh, it's a bit of a change, sort of like theme here. It's gone from red to blue. We must be in some sort of like basement section. Right, some drips coming down there. Okie dokie. Right, okay, and there's some weird creatures that I don't know what they are. They walk on their haunches, a bit like the Acklay in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. That's a terrible reference. But anyway, I suppose some of you might have watched it. And there's a key there on the right, which we'll probably need. Right, okay. Biff. I'm not sure how many lives you've got in this one. I'd be interested to see when my energy goes down to 0, where we have to start all over again. Whether we have to complete it all on one life, or it just continues where it left off. We'll have an eye on that, because I'm bound to lose all my strength at some stage, quite close in the future. yes, big thank you to the subscribers, as I say, and massive thank you to the members for keeping this thing on the road. It is a bit of struggle with the amount of new channels that open daily with much fanfare, go on for a little while then close again, but it does create a bit of noise, makes it hard to get noticed and to grow, because you know the audiences always want something a bit new, don't they? Though anyway, we'll keep going. We've reviewed thousands of stuff, so if you're feeling a bit under the weather or got lots of time in your hand and want a bit of a binge, they're all there in the playlist. Not just Spectrum, other stuff as well, Commodore Amiga, Mega Drive, and all that sort of jazz. Hooray! And occasionally we have a live stream too, bringing the community together, and it's all a bit of fun, folks. All a bit of fun. Right, so we've only collected one bit of this ROM chip so far. Yeah, that sound in the background, that's 128k, isn't it? I think it must be 128k. So I said 48k, we'll say 128k. I'll change the description before I upload the thing, and then people can say, Nick, it's 48k. Oh right, well, I don't know. I don't think the 48k can do this sort of sound. Right, let's go on and on and on. Big man, he's going forward as he goes up the ladder. Yeah, a map would be quite useful, so back here, I'm not sure that's the right way. I need to go back to the left, I think. Oh, who knows? Maybe I can go straight up, actually. We've got that big ladder there. I mean, down below looks like Doomsville. How far does this thing go across? Good animation there. It seems like there's some sort of antenna going around on the thing. And there's a new enemy up there. It looks like some army person. Not too dissimilar, well, a little bit dissimilar from Joe Blade. Right, let's got past them. Let's given them the step. I think they have a patrol guard, but they haven't noticed me on this big ladder, which shows they're a bit of a nincompoop, and maybe we should get the sack. Right, over we go here. Good. He jumps quite well, but not a huge distance. So jumping over stuff is a little bit tricky. Takes a bit of skill. And what have we got here? Oh, right, platforms that disappear. That's very popular in these sort of games. Or if I fall down, I'm going to land in that purple goo, which probably means game over straight away. Whoa. Right, go, Nick, go. Whoa. I was lucky I didn't fall down then. I thought that thing disappeared. But anyway, we're across. Excellent stuff. Now, I hope this isn't a dead end. There's a puzzle element here, a bit of trial and error. So that's the other side of that. Where you can see I've got two keys there in my blue section in the bottom left. So I've probably gone wrong somewhere. There's a door. So all our energy is looking super low. Right, come. I think that's a bit of a chip on the bottom left, I think, in the play area. Just need to get round that lobster creature thing, and then that'll be ours. They're weird, though. They move across for a little bit, and then they stop. I like this game. It's quite ingenious. There's a lot of games that look very similar in Homebrew land, but this has got a character all of its own. Right, 2 bits of the ROM chip. Don't know what ROM it is. Maybe a Spectrum ROM. Oh god, yeah, the nearest of touches now, and this guy's dead. Old Flathead, I don't know what his name is, probably said it in the instructions bit there. Right, now, so we can get across spikes. A lot of spikes about the place. Spikes are, they turn out in the big games, Tomb Raider and Prince of Persia, but it's good to see spikes about the place. Not in your own house, of course, that's pretty dangerous stuff. Right, up we go now. We're going to need to go across and back here. If your house is a bit like this, with no staircases and just ladders going up and down, comment in the comment section below. Does it make life a bit awkward? Surely I can't stay on here too long. I've been a bit lucky with this. Cool, that was a bit lucky. Right, I didn't end up in purple goo. That's good. Forward we go. Energy looking bad. We got 2. Oh man, that thing fires missiles if he's in line with you. But now he's forgotten that we're here. Good. See you later, alligator. Up. So we've viewed quite a few homebrews at the moment. There's another bit of the ROM there. I do like having a look at them. They're pretty cool. Yeah, loads and loads of great stuff coming out at the moment. I think the ZX Spectrum homebrew scene is absolutely huge, and it's always good to see. A nice choice of colour in this game. As I say, music is quite good, movie's okay. Yeah, and there's quite a lot to do and work out, isn't there, really? So a lot of time has been taken over this one. There's not a sequel at the moment, but Chip Rescue, if you've completed this, then let us know in the comment section below what happened at the end. Oh dear, did well to get onto that platform. I'll have to see if I can live stream this game at some point. Maybe you might be able to give me a bit of direction where to stick these keys. There's a door down below there. So obviously I need to go that way, so that's good. Whenever you see a door, it must be the way to go to unlock it. And there's the other bit of the chip. Right, so that's another bit. So what we got? We've got 3. See, there's 8 bits of the chip then. We got 3 out of 8. This is my first go. So I would sense that this is doable. The game is doable, folks. But probably not on this go, because one last touch and I'm doomed, which probably means I'm going to struggle to jump over this vacuum cleaner R2-D2 creature. Well, I've got this ledge, haven't I? Drop down. Here we go. Zippity-doo-dah. Kaboom. There's another key over there too. Right, this is going to take a bit of timing. So click that key and go down. That'll put me back up to 2 keys, which makes me think I've got a spare key the whole time. Makes me think there's a little bit somewhere that I've missed out. Down. Get down there. Right, so there's 2 patrol guards. It's going to make it tricky because they're going to fire stuff at me, no doubt, as soon as I get down. Maybe I just go off here. Good. Now, surveillance. Oh, spikes coming out the floor. This is going to test my skills. Whoa, that's lucky through there. Literally 1 touch and I'm dead. I got over that. God, I'm surprising myself here. Right, now, that thing's going to... there's another key. Oops. Yeah, I've died. I tested it a bit there. Oh, look at that. So you do have to do the whole thing on 1 life, it looks. So it's a bit of a challenge. Chip rescue there. I like the game. All has to be done on 1 life. Probably something to do with save states. But a really good game. Nice and colourful. And I like the way it's presented. Highly recommended. So hope you like a look at that game. Or having a look at it, if I can speak English for a second. That was Chip Rescue on the zxspectrum. Well, it says 48k, but I suspect 128k. Published by Romancha in 2019. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.